Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I want to give advice to those who are in law enforcement, specifically police officers. I was just stopped by by two officers, alhamdulillah, and I finished a chapter recently. Actually, this morning, I finished a chapter on the chapter is on governance, right, and how a ruler must act in those who are given authority over the citizens, how they must act towards the citizens. And my advice to those of you that are in law enforcement is that mercy is a part of justice. Mercy is a part of justice. Mercy, being merciful, is a part of justice. However, in order to actualize and to manifest this mercy, which is the completeness of justice, and it is a part of justice, and it completes justice, is by being rational. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It is by being rational. And how that is attained, being rational is attained, is by simply asking the question, why? Sir, ma'am, you did this. Why did you do this? Alhamdulillah. And then you ponder upon what was done and the reason as to why it was done, while at the same time taking into consideration the person, how the person look. Is he being sincere? Is he lying? So on and so forth. Alhamdulillah, all of this requires rationality, thinking. It is easy to just write a summons or do anything. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But ask why. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ask why. And once this is attained, once the correct judgment is attained after being rational, then you decide either to put your foot down or to show mercy. But if you put your foot down every single time, then this is a form of oppression. And if you show mercy every single time, this too is a form of oppression. In this sense, you will be oppressing yourself. In other words, it's foolish, and then everyone will do whatever they wish to do, and alhamdulillah, society will be chaotic. And if you put your foot down, this is oppression, because perhaps someone has a valid reason. Perhaps that reason, is it can be, or what was done because of that reason can be pardoned, can be forgiven. And in this case, the person will have the lesson learned and will be more careful next time. Alhamdulillah. So this is my advice to you, all of you. Alhamdulillah. Whether you take my advice or not is up to you. But alhamdulillah, there's a judgment day. But I forgive. Alhamdulillah. Anyways, to tell you guys what happened, I don't mind, it's a lesson for all of us. Alhamdulillah. I don't even mind paying it. Alhamdulillah. It is what it is. Though it's a waste of money, but it is what it is. Alhamdulillah. I was looking for parking, and it's very early. Alhamdulillah. I arise very early. No one is outside. No one is outside. Alhamdulillah. No cars, meaning there's barely any cars. Alhamdulillah. These 1, 2, 3 cars just went by. Okay, there's no car in sight. Alhamdulillah. There is no one in sight crossing the street. So I was looking for parking, and I came across a parking spot. And it was, in order for me to get this parking spot, I had to make a turn that it's illegal to make. Or I could have drove 2 blocks to make the turn and drove back 2 blocks to get the parking spot. We're in New York City. No one is in sight. No cars. No human beings. No children. I said no human beings. It's inclusive. I quickly make the turn. Once I made the turn, I was literally in the parking spot. Once I made the turn, I was in the parking spot. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Like literally, once I made the turn, I was parked and I could have just got out the car. Alhamdulillah. And then they stopped me, and he stopped me. The two police officers stopped me. One on my left, one on my right. He had his flashlight in broad daylight. But you have to be rational. It is what it is. I lowered the window down a little bit. I lowered it down a little bit. And he said, lower all 4 windows down. I said, all 4 windows? He said, yes, all four windows. You have to be rational. So I just lowered this window down and I started looking for what I needed. And then he said, lower all 4 windows. And then I lowered the window that was on the other cop side, just so there's no sort of suspicion. And then he said it's okay. And then he went to his car and did what he had to do, showing that all 4 windows was not even needed. Alhamdulillah. So I say this to say, I give this example, whether I don't even mind going to court. Perhaps I may do this. I may go to court just so that hopefully one of you find my video and put it in court, and it can be used against me, and then also the message can get across, right? That justice and mercy has to exist, and you have to be rational, because if mercy is not with justice, then you'll behave like this man, and Allah knows best. Perhaps he came across someone, he stopped someone before who was being very disrespectful, or perhaps the person didn't lower all 4 windows and had something. Whatever the case may be, you still must be rational. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. But alhamdulillah, I got what I got. The world does not stop. Life is still beautiful. And Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was sent as a mercy to all the worlds. So let's try to be like him. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Peace.